Welcome. Well, why do I have two different microphones? I don't understand this. Welcome back, everybody, to the channel. I am DeuceMS. Today we jump back into some farm sim over here on Nova Estancia. I'm gonna check my settings real quick with my sound because I don't know what's going on. Default audio 3. Let's go disabled. Disable that. Now I have to have this one back. There we go. Okay. That's all it was, I guess. I don't know what the deal was there. So strange. So strange. Welcome back to the channel, though. I am DeuceMS. Today, we're back on Nova Estancia, and we are doing some sugar beet harvesting. I had a couple of hours. I figured I would jump on and do this. I know that typically I don't stream on Saturdays, and I said I may be on YouTube, but I changed my mind because I want to work on this some more. I think I may jump back on some rafts tomorrow. Maybe. We'll see. Let's get the tractor going. That's not the button I wanted. Alt-C. Oh, you know what? I added a mod, so I have to go in here and I have to hit default on my keys, I think, because it's probably reset. Yeah, there we go. Reset all. Yeah, there we go. Okay. What's going on, Voltage? Smoke Jumper, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Okay, still not. There we go. I was gonna say, still not showing up GPS. There we go, though. We're good now. Let's go that one, and then we're going to go auto width, and then we're going to go back, and then I'm going to have to adjust this, so we're going to lose sound for just a moment here, I think. Nope, went the wrong way anyway. I still haven't taken that off. I need to. So I was locked onto the GPS in the last stream, so if I just center that back up, and then I do that, we are good to go, I think. I think we're good to go there. We'll back up those so we make sure we get them all. And it doesn't really matter from here on out. As long as I'm picking up everything off of this side, we should be fine, so we should be good. Hospital whooping your tail, I bet, yeah. It's a busy business, is it not? Something that you're definitely not going to run out of business in the hospital industry anytime soon. I wouldn't think anyway. All right, that's good. Let's go. Make sure we're picking stuff up here. Should be doing so. We are. All right, there we go. Yeah, so we still got this whole field right here to harvest. All we did was cut the tops off. So we still got this whole field to go. Our sugar cane is regrowing. I realized I didn't save any sugar cane for the next plant of sugar canes, because I still got, and I know it regrows, so I can do it next time, but I just have to remember to save a good bit of it to replant. Just where you see the white up there, that's where the sugar cane did not get planted, so I need to finish planting that if nothing else. Also, we're gonna have to figure out how much we're actually getting off of these rows here, and just that right there has given me 64,000 roughly 64,000 in sugar beets so far. So between the rest of this and then what's over on that other field, we should have plenty of sugar beet and cut sugar beet. I also have a production plant that I want to try out for sugar beet as well, because it is oh, you can really see the sugar beets from this side. It takes water and it cuts and washes sugar beet, so it does the cutting for you, but you can use the cut or the water that runs and cuts them off. You can use that as slurry, and I thought that's pretty handy because we have a sprayer. I may have to get a slurry spreader, but if we do so, then we'll have slurry we can spread instead of buying fertilizer, so it's just a good idea. What's up, Bob? How's it going? Hope you're doing well today, buddy. Also, if you are watching this later, this was streamed on twitch.tv/DeuceMS. You can come hang out with me there. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're probably watching on Farmer Deuce on my Deuce's VODs channel. That is my VOD channel from Twitch. I literally just take my VODs, upload them, throw all the links down in the description below. So if you want to check out my other channels, my main YouTube channel is youtube.com/DeuceMS. And you can also come follow over on Twitch and hang out with me there for the live streams. But you can find all my links down below. I'm an Etrado partner. We do have. Oh, I'm not harvesting anything because we're full. I don't know how long we've been going there, but all right. Wasn't even picking anything up. We do have multiplayer servers running. One of them is our community server over on Lands of La Mancha. It is hosted by Etrado. We're a partner of Etrado, so you can find that link down below. in the description. Be the first link you see. We're also a Giants partner and a Nexus partner. If you're looking to pick up a game, you want the 1-year pass for Farm Sim, whatever you need there, go over to nexus.gg/DoSomeS and search for games using my page. Use my search bar there on my page. If you're looking for something specific, if you don't see it, fine. But if you do, if you would pick it up from there, I'll make a little money off of it. You get the game you want. It's a win-win for everybody. Same with the Nitrado server. Same with Giants. Use code DoSomeS at checkout if you're buying anything on giantssoftware.com. I think that's it. I think that's the whole spiel. I think I got it out of the way. Maybe. But yeah, I was gonna do YouTube today, but I think I might do YouTube tomorrow. And I'm contemplating doing since I have Amazon Prime. If people have Amazon Prime, you can link your Prime account to Twitch, and we can do watch parties. So I don't know what's available. I'm going to do some research into what's actually available for the watch parties, but I have a poll running on YouTube, Discord, Twitter, and Facebook right now. Please only answer on one. I'll be seeing how many people answer on each of them, and if people doubled up on their answers, hopefully I can see who voted on all those. I don't know that I'll be able to, but definitely on Discord I'll be able to see who voted. Please only answer in one though. That way I can get an accurate assessment of who has Prime and who does not, and who would be willing to join. So, but I was thinking about doing watch parties Sunday or watch parties Saturday. Definitely worth linking Twitch to Amazon. Oh, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. I'm just curious about the whole watch party thing. I've never done one. It's there. I've had Twitch Prime. I mean, I've had Amazon Prime forever. So I figure if we can utilize more of it, then why not, right? Why not use more of that expensive service we pay for from Amazon? So I figure it's just a good idea. We're on Discord in the announcements channel. I tagged everyone, so there should be a red notification next to it, I think. But it is in the announcements channel. Why is this song so much louder? Oh, I think I turned all of it up last time. Pretty sure I did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I turned all the music up last time. I could probably turn it down some more even. There we go. It's just supposed to be somewhere in the back there. That's fine. And we're full again. I forgot I only get like 1 or 2 passes here, and then I got to do this. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the rest of this field in for sugar beet, and then we'll do cut sugar beet for the next one. Because right now we have enough to produce. If it's producing 12, we got 1224. We have about 30. We put about 34 in there, so we got about 3 days worth of sugar beet. So there's no need to put more cut sugar beet in at the moment. We're just going to run fully on sugar beet for now, and then we're going to move cut sugar beet in a little bit. Back to the community farms that we have. We have one. I think it's on Midwest T. Is it on Midwest Horizon? I haven't jumped on it in a while. We had some issues with the 16x map, so we. I think T is the one hosting it. I appreciate it. Gives everybody a different option to play on. I just don't know what map we're on right now. So I don't know what map we're on, but it is much appreciated though. Gives us some options for the community, and I think that's great. Man to Man Soap, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. And T, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Is that a mod turning your field different colors on this map? This is, so in the mini map there you see when I get on the field it actually turns colors. That is the Precision Farming DLC. And it is pretty dang cool, man. It is pretty dang cool. I think it's a free DLC. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is. I think I got all those beets. Yeah, I got them all. All right, let's jump down to the end now and come back up. Yeah, but it's called Precision Farming. It is fantastic. So you have to drill and test your field's soil to see what the different soil types are, and then you add whatever amount of lime and fertilizer it needs. There's also a mod for spot spraying. So what it does is it only sprays where the weeds are, so you don't waste tons of spray. So I've got the Kverneland This is a DLC, but you see weed spot spraying right here. It's quite expensive, but it only sprays where the actual weeds are. So it's very cool. It's very neat. Ain't nothing cool in Mississippi today. Well, it's only 95, man. Well, here it's only 95. I say only 95 because for like 4 days straight, it was like 100. So it's only 95 today. It's on Midwest. All right, cool. Yeah, so our other map that TLAF has hosted is on Midwest Horizon. So again, options for people to play on. If you guys want to go check it out, you can. I think it's Midwest Horizon, right? Yeah, Midwest Horizon. So other options for folks there if you want to play. Multiple options. Also, for the next 5 days, we still have a competition running on American Truck Sim and Euro Truck Sim through our Truck Books channels. If you want, I'm gonna have to pick up a little bit more right there, I think. If you have been driving your miles, you could win some Outhouse merch, thanks to Gasoline Billy. Oxford is scorching. Yeah, dude, it's 95, mostly sunny. It's pretty warm out there today. I haven't been out of the house a whole lot though. We've been sitting around watching Supermarket Sweep today, the new version, season 2 that came out like late last year. And right now there's only 2 farms, so there you go. How many farms do we have running on there? I don't even know. I'm really bad at keeping up with everything. I'm terrible at keeping up with stuff. I don't know how far down this row actually goes. It looks like a decent way is there, but we'll go ahead and just run on with it. One row at a time here. One row at a time. That's all we can do. There's only 4 maps on there, but they were full. I think there can be 6. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think there's 8, but I think it depends on how, like, the map setup and whatnot, like, how many farms you can actually get in there. Oh, we got some more votes. Hang on, let's see. 3 others. Who are the 3 others? Okay, okay. So we don't have a no yet on Discord. That's pretty good. That makes me feel good. That means that might be an option for some Saturdays. Carve out some watch party time on Saturdays here on Twitch. And the very first thing we would do is we would watch Clarkson Farm if it's available. That'd be the very first watch party we do. We'd watch that whole season. We might split it up into a couple of Saturdays, but we'd watch the whole first season of that, getting ready for season 2 in 2023. So we would watch that whole thing, though, I think. Heading to a barbecue. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. See, dude, have a good day. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the barbecue. I'll try to watch and pay more attention when we get full here. When I get the new folks trained to sleep, dude, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Not even a little bit. So if you're wondering why we're using this harvester for sugar beet, we're not using some big modded thing. I don't have any big modded things for sugar beet downloaded. And the one that I do have is fairly expensive and I'm out of money. So, like, I'm honestly just running out of money. We're $495 in debt. We got 5,000 to our name, so I got to get some of this sugar. I had to get this sugar beet done. And this auger wagon behind us does cut sugar beet. When you put it in, it goes into sugar beet. It comes out as cut sugar beet. So there you go. It's just one of those situations that we have limited ourselves on funds here. I've kind of messed up big time with the financials on this farm. I have put us in bad shape. So there's one on there's a poll on Discord, there's one on YouTube, there's one on Facebook, and there's one on Twitter. So I've got them put all around. I just request that you only answer in one of the polls. If you answered on Discord, don't answer on Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube. If you answer on YouTube, don't answer on the other ones. That way I can get an accurate assessment of if people would be willing to come hang out for a watch party. So. And I think starting out with Clarkson Farm would be a lot of fun. We all get to talk about it and hang out and that kind of stuff. And we do pretty much all farming here on Twitch anyway, so it just makes sense. If it's available, I'll have to see where what's available for the watch parties and what's not. I don't know what's included. I think it's anything on Prime, but I don't know that for sure. Yeah, I think it's anything on Prime, but I don't know for sure. We'll have to double check. I mean, we could also do watch parties or cooking shows or whatever else. It doesn't really matter. I see that the one that they advertise when I go to the Twitch help page for watch parties, I was trying to find out some information about it. The one that's listed on there is The Boys, and I've watched like part of episode 1 of season 1. I've never watched any more of it, so we didn't get all the way through it. Oh, we actually got that whole row done. Heck yeah. That's a surprise, honestly. Did we get the whole thing? We did. We got all the way down. Heck yeah. Yeah, we'll just keep going with sugar beet, and then we will. We have a whole nother field down there to do still. we'll do cut sugar beet on that field. That way we can just fill this trailer up, leave this thing where it's sitting, run down here, empty the cut sugar beet. Oh yeah, I know. That's the one reason we only watched part of it, is because I was watching it to see if it was like a superhero show or whatever that we could watch as a family, and it was not. So I was like, all right, whatever, I just never went back and watched it. Yeah, The Boys is definitely 18 plus. And we probably wouldn't watch that. I mean, there are some F-bombs in Clarkson Farm, but I mean, I don't. It's not like every other word. It's just a typical Jeremy Clarkson amount. So, but yeah, Robert, it's. I checked it out just for that because we were watching stuff like Stargirl, stuff like that, right? And I was trying to find something else when we got done with all those shows, and I was like, well, I'll check this out. I was like, man, never mind. That's not gonna work. So. Spiderette, how's it going? Good to see you. Celtic Moon, how are you? Good to see you. But yeah, I thought, why not? Let's use it. It's there. We could all sit around and watch different shows, or we can sit around and talk about it together. So, wow, one full row there is 98%. That's pretty good. Let's just go empty. This is some of our longest runs right here, though. Actually, no, they're all about even, aren't they? They are. I guess that's just some of our better ground right there. That's kind of weird how that was a full 98%. I guess it's because we've been doing half and half for so long. I'm just gonna do one full row, and that'd be it. Soap. I feel like it only got more adult, I guess you could say. You're on season 2 of it? That's cool. I hear it's a great show. I've seen people talking about the last episode or whatever here on Twitter today. And I was like, huh. Okay then. I'll figure these buttons out in a minute, I promise. Yeah. But yeah, I figured we could stick to stuff like that. Then we could do some survival days where we watch stuff like Les Stroud, stuff like that. So. Keep it fairly, friendly to families to watch with us, but there may be some language there. But other than that, give people something else, and then also you get to watch with other folks and get their perspective on the show or parts of the show or whatever too. But something that's somewhat educational. So Clarkson's Farm. May not be super educational, but I learned a lot watching it. So I don't think it's meant for education, but they do a good job of explaining things they're doing. So I think that's kind of cool. And it's Jeremy Clarkson. I mean, he's just funny. It's hard to dislike Jeremy Clarkson. And I cannot believe we still have to flip these fields and replant sugar beet. I mean, there's lots of stuff like that out there too, right? I mean, there's plenty of shows, and for folks that don't watch on Twitch or don't get to watch on Twitch that may be able to make it to these, we do a lot of survival style games on YouTube. So I figured we could do some survival videos as well. So stuff like Les Stroud. We could make fun of Bear Grylls or whatever. So. It's about the folder for FS22, the mod folder. So you have two folders named mod, right? Or do you have one named mod and then something else? Because I have 4 or 5 different folders, but they're named mod and then whatever the map is that it's for. And I go in and just change the name out for whatever I need to be playing that day or whatever. I've never tried to leave them all just named mod and see what happens. Oh, you have all your mods in one folder. Okay, yeah. So that's I don't do that because if you're playing on one map that updates mods, it's gonna mess you up playing on another map where the mods aren't updated, specifically for multiplayer, right? So I've got one for Farm Sim Network, and it's just the Farm Sim Network mods. And when I want to play on this server, for instance, or on this map, I'll go in and I'll right-click, rename mods, leave mods like it is, and just hit space, or unhighlight it first, and then space over and put FS in, and then hit enter so it saves that name. And then I'll take my mods space Nova, which is Nova Estancia, which is this map, and I'll just take out Nova and take out the spaces so it just says mods, and it'll recognize it as just mods. So anything that says just mods, all lowercase with no spaces or anything there, will recognize that mod folder if it says just mods. If you add a letter or a name or something to that, then it'll rename it. It won't recognize it for mods. So. And if you have mod space name, it won't recognize it for mods. It has to just say mods. So, those servers do the same, and that's fine. That's perfectly acceptable. I'm just saying, like, if you play single player, with, like, for me, I play single player on here, and I have different mods, so I have different folders. It's easier so that you don't end up updating mods by accident on one thing while playing on another, and then you can't get back into the other thing. So it's easier that way. There are also programs that'll auto switch, I think. I remember somebody talking about that at some point. I don't remember if it was Brian or if it was Hero or who it was. I say Hero, I mean Indy. But somebody mentioned it at some point. It may have been Indy, it may have been Brian, may have been Gasoline Billy. I can't remember exactly who it was, but somebody mentioned it. But to me, that's the easiest possible way if you're playing on computer. If you're playing on a PC at all, just pin your Farm Sim 22 folder to quick access. That way, all you do is click on it in your file explorer, and then make you a couple of different mods folders for whatever map it is, and just mods and then name of the map or however you want to do it. That's what I do, and it's just easier for me to keep up with. So, yeah, no problem, no problem. It's a pretty complicated, but fairly simple compared to most games and doing mods. It's still a little bit tricky though, especially if you're trying to keep them separate. If you just lump them all together and you don't update mods, I think that's fine. But if you're trying to keep stuff separate, it gets a little tricky. And oh, we actually got 96% off of that one. The last run we only got 89% off of or something, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, I hope we can get enough money together to start paying off our loan, and get enough money together to lease the big sugar beet harvester either next time or the next time after that, because this is painful. This is painfully slow. Painfully slow right here. I'll put it on all my socials, but I don't know if anybody else has. That's a good question, though. It's definitely helpful, guys, if you want to share the link around with folks that you think might enjoy it, or people you just want to hang out with and chat with while this is going on. Totally up to you. All right, we're up to 82,000 there. That's not bad. If we can get 100,000 off of each of these, that gives me way more than 7 days. I think we're on this row, right? Yeah. You can see them being picked up back there. It's slightly off, though, isn't it? Like it's picking up one row over. It's very strange. But hey, whatever. It's working. Yeah, it's picking up one row off to the side there, which is kind of weird. Starting up your game now. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. What time would that be? 12? 1, 2, 3. It'd be, what is it? 2 o'clock? No, 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock in the afternoon in game. Yeah, so we're gonna be hitting nighttime before we get to the field. So I'm kind of happy that we got some cut sugar beet in there. I figured we'd need at least one more day. But we gotta get some money coming out of that sugar plant. We gotta keep it consistent. We gotta keep it full. That's the goal anyway. Gotta keep it full. Well, we've definitely made some progress. We've gone about, I don't know, we're about halfway of what we started with today. So that's pretty good. Only been 20 minutes, 25 minutes or so. Not bad. Oh, your sound broke on Farm Sim? Mine's done that before. Yeah, simply restarting Steam works most of the time. I've had to like verify integrity of files and everything before. It's really strange sometimes how things work. Did that last time? Yeah. Yeah, sometimes that's all you can do. You gotta restart Steam, verify files. Sometimes it gets a little weird. A little screenshot action there. These runs are not going to be quite as good. We're probably going to be down in the 80s pretty soon here, just because of the ground quality in this mid area. Mid to beginning area up here is going to be a lot lower than it is on this side. So this side, you see all that yellow on the little mini map there. The yellow and orange is bad. The red is definitely bad, but and yeah, you can see we're already into it. So it looks like it starts almost right here at the road. I tried to cover that up with the building, but I think I ended up slapping the building right in the middle of the light green, which is bad. I put it in the wrong place. If we do the cut sugar beet processing plant, where we'll get slurry out of it, we may put it next to this and eat up some more of that ground over there. And if I do that, I'll probably just make this a straight field, so we don't have to go in behind this building here. But since we have more land now, having a little bit more land has freed us up to be able to do that. We go. And away we go. Yeah, I actually loaded up Rocket League. I was gonna play it the other night. I slept for about an hour and a half and woke up and my eyes popped open. I was wide awake and I was like, man, I really need to go back to bed. But I couldn't, so I got up and I played some Rocket League for a few minutes, 3 or 4 matches, probably 30 minutes or so, and then went back to bed after that. But when I loaded it, it wouldn't actually load. I had to verify files and it still wouldn't load. I had to restart my computer before it would actually load. I was like, that's so weird, but nothing would load from Steam though. Like I had to restart my whole PC for it to work. We're definitely going to get into some of the shorter runs here pretty soon, just because of the way the field angles up. So that's good. That's good for us, actually. I do know I'll be happy when we start making some actual money, so we can buy some of those big harvesters. Have multiple fields running, multiple sugar plants running, that kind of stuff. We won't even think about putting down another sugar plant until we have a silo that's near full and we got crop ready to harvest again. Like, just because I want to make sure we have a surplus here. So. You didn't know I was on? You saw it on Steam? Yeah, that's not. I mean, that's not an issue. I just started actually. When you saw it on Steam, probably I wasn't even live yet. Because I started the game to see where I was at, and I was looking around at the mods to see what else was there, and then I saw that sugar processing thing. I'll show you real quick what I'm talking about. Let's see. Silos, is it under production? I think it's under production. Yeah, this one right here. So, sugar beet processing plant. It's not very big, so it would go well right here. Somewhere in this area would go good there. But basically, it takes sugar beet, it takes beets, and turns them into chopped sugar beets. But it also produces stone and slurry, and it just takes sugar beet and water. So it produces stone as well. It washes the stone off of the sugar beet, so we get stone out of it for the lime, and then we'll get slurry out of it for the fertilizer. So it's actually quite good for both. We could have a sustainable farm back and forth, and getting this as streamlined and self-sustained as possible is going to be a definite good thing for the future because of how much it costs to be in the sugar business. It is quite expensive. But yeah, it is quite expensive to be in the sugar business, so being as sustainable on the farm itself as possible would be great. And again, we might end up making a road right here next to this building, so right down through there, right there. and just going straight down, and then having the field go straight down as well, and just cutting off most of that yellow part there that's not any good. So, was that 2 days ago? It was actually, yeah. It was early morning 2 days ago, but yeah, it was like 3, 4 in the morning, something like that when I woke up. Couldn't go back to sleep, so I got up, played for 30, 45 minutes, and then went back to bed. It was something like that, yeah. 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Somewhere in that neighborhood. All right, where are we at on sugar beet? 103,000, that's not bad at all. So I'm worried now about having enough sugar beet to keep up with cut sugar beet, because of that whole field down there is basically sugar beet. So I'm hoping we have enough sugar beet here if we do that entire thing and cut sugar beet. If we surpass it before we get done with it, I'll start splitting it, and then we'll go sugar beet, cut sugar beet, back and forth. So. But once I put it in that auger wagon over there, it's cut sugar beet. There's no getting it out without it being cut sugar beet. So I want to make sure what I'm putting in there is going to be okay. So. Amount wise, because if you can keep your production even, production cost per month is 1,200 or 120 cycles per month, which is a day for me, because 1 day is 1 month, is 12,000. So we're producing 12,000 cycles, right? So that means it's going through 12,000 product per day, which is a lot. It's a lot. Hey, where's the? Actually, right here, I can't even see it. Like the graphic for it's messed up or something. It's so strange. I only see it looking this way. Now you see there. Little dots. Actually, in the sun, they're easy to see. The shade in the shadows. Way harder to see where you're at. Which is why GPS is so handy. Honestly. So handy. All right, so we got 6 thumbs up and 1 thumbs down, and that's not for people that I mean, that's for either you would join, even if you have Twitch Prime, you don't want to join, or you would join, and for people that may not have Amazon Prime, or you may have Amazon Prime and just don't want to do watch parties. So, however your answer is fine. It's just some research here to see if it would be worth doing. So, see if the community would be interested enough to do it. That's all it's for. There are no wrong answers. And we'll also take suggestions from the community too. So. Speaking of which, I'm gonna see if anybody has reacted to the poll on YouTube yet. Let's go see. Oh, we got somebody to join the Discord. Roberts. Gotta be you. Let's see your channel. Oh, Sunny Farm put out a video today. Heck yeah. Let's see. 1 vote. We have 1 vote over on YouTube right now. Cool. It's pinned on my Twitter as well. So if you follow me on Twitter and you don't want to vote anywhere else, you can vote there too. I can't even tell where they are looking at it this way. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely past it there. So in a second, let's see, probably about here. Once we get to where the field ends over there, we'll be able to just turn and go back. Could be around 50%. Anywhere around 49, 48, 50%, we'll turn and go backwards. Instead of just going and emptying out. The only reason I'm doing this is so I don't have to keep up what row I'm on. Whatever row I did last time is done. There's no misconception about where we're at there. Having to do this many back and forth is just easier to keep up with. Not my thumbs down this time. No, I know. Where was that at? Announcements. It is J-Rock. J-Rock. And I don't mind people saying no. Again, saying no to it is not a negative reflection on them or myself. It's just some people may not have Prime. Some people may not be interested in watching it. Not a negative reflection on anybody. On Discord, I can see who reacted with what, which I like, because then I get a good idea um, of who would be there for it too. So that gives me an idea of what we would be watching. So the more info I have, the better. It's kind of like the data collection that your phone does without you even knowing it, you know. But I'm asking you to volunteer your information instead of just taking it from you. I got my tinfoil hat on. They're not getting in my head. Not at all. Oh, you just got the Twitter notification for it? Yeah, only react on one if you would. That way I get a better accurate assessment of people's thoughts on it. I mean, again, I don't think it's a negative reflection on anybody at all. It's just information for me to make an accurate judgment on. I'm changing my battery out on my vape if you're wondering why we're just cruising around here. I didn't want to end up in the lake either way, the river or the lake, so making a big wide turn. Let's see where we're at. We're over 100,000, so that's really good. That means by the time we get done with the next field and get everything planted, we'll still have sugar beet left in there. That's good. When we run out of any of these, if we run out of any of these three while we're doing this, that's bad for us. Also, if we get that other sugar plant put down, that is good for us because then we'll have stone and slurry. So I may, how much is that thing, by the way? I didn't even look to see. Production, oh, it's 125,000. We're not putting it down this time. We're not putting it down this time. Once we get some of the loan paid down and we can actively say that we have a little bit of wiggle room, we'll put that one down. Have I already done this row? No. Oh, it just hadn't started, it hadn't started counting it yet. It's got to go so far in there before it starts counting it. But yeah, once we get the loan paid down a little bit and we can say that we're comfortable enough to pay down the loan and put that building down, then we'll do that. And it may take a little while, but it won't be too bad. Once I get us leveled out a bit, we'll be okay, I think. Want to restart the computer? All right, no problem, no problem. Yeah, so also, so Smoke Jumper was talking about it doing it the other day. I've had this happen a few times where I play trials, but I don't stream it, of course. I just play trials in my free time a little bit. Try to get better times, practice on tracks and such, that kind of thing. But I've had in like the day before it did that on Steam, trials, I closed trials, but when I opened Task Manager, it was still running and using very high everything. So I think I had some kind of hang up on Ubisoft, and it caused everything to kind of freeze up. So that ended up being my problem, I think. It could have been correlation and not causation. It could have just, happenstance that did it too. But Trials has done that before a couple of times. That's the first time I've ever had Steam do that to me. So, never had Steam mess up like that. It was pretty weird. It was pretty strange. Where we need to be. Sweet. There we go. And I may actually flip that and run it side to side right here. I know it's short runs, but I think I'd rather do that than fight with these trees down here on this end. I don't know yet. I don't know how I want to do this yet. I do know that fighting with trees is never fun, though. We're getting closer to that 50% mark, though. I know that. Be able to just do down and backs. Yeah, that was a big drop off there. We went from 70% to 63%. That's a pretty big drop in our yield. You can see why I want to go straight down and just get rid of this part of the field behind the building there. The yield drops off significantly there, and it's a smaller piece of land. Yeah, this is like the worst part of the field right here too. So it would definitely be worth covering up as much of it as possible with something useful. And I think that cut sugar beet plant, the sugar beet processing plant would be great. Again, lime or stone to turn into lime, and we get slurry for fertilizer, and we get cut sugar beet out of the deal. So it's an all-in-one kind of deal. That's a good thing. But again, though, we're going to be ahead enough that it's not gonna matter. That's the end of the row. I can't really tell where that's at. Getting there though. Oh, so that was 66%. The last one was what, 63%? I guess it kind of depends on. A lot of that depends on where the ground, how bad the ground is. So. And if you got one little spot in there that's like dark green, that little spot's going to put out as much as an area 3 times its size with yellow. So, or maybe not 3 times, maybe 1.5 times, but 2.5 times. But yeah, it's going to put out more than a smaller area. So it's definitely worth covering up the background if you can. But unfortunately, our new fields, both of these are basically all yellow. So neither one of those are great for yield at all. And I think we're here, right? Yeah. So this right here should be a 50% run, or less. Maybe not, but I feel like it should be. It may not be though. Getting close, getting close. 1 or 2 more rows, and we should be down to 50%. Oh, also, Bone put out his official trailer for Walk with Ghost. Releases July 11th. I'm pretty excited. I know the story. I was part of the production for it. I was one of the characters. Very, very small part, but I was in there. I'm kind of looking forward to the whole product being out, even though I've heard most of them. Bone's been working extremely hard on this. Anybody that puts forth that much effort into something, no reason not to shout it out when you can. Man, I cannot believe we still have to cultivate this, pick the stone, probably put lime down. I might wait. It's doing okay. Definitely gonna need fertilizer though. %45%. All right, cool. That means we can actually go back here. And we should not be full. We should be able to make that. Did we get... I think we got all that. We should be able to go all the way back up here and not be full. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're getting terrible outcomes here. I don't know. That was a little over 45%. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's a short run. It's in a bad spot of the field. All right. I still can't believe we're gonna do that whole other field of this thing though. Man, it's painful. It's just painful. Which also means we're gonna have to keep it for a night because we're gonna have to skip night at some point. I could work through night. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to work through night. Not with this. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the top off of this, I think. That way it gives me a little bit of extra room because we're gonna run into the building a couple times here if I don't do this. So, and I may already have. I don't remember. I don't think I have though. Then we'll back up right here. Then we'll just lock on. We'll run a couple of places on this side. Probably cut more off of that too. Oh, I've already done that one, haven't I? Okay. I forgot about that. I did a headland around here. I was wondering why I wasn't going up. I was like, what's going on? I forgot I ran that headland back and forth here twice. Yeah, we'll just do a little bit of pickup cleanup here, so to speak. Headlands and whatnot. Because I can kind of see. We're just gonna keep that front wheel over on the other spot there to make sure we're okay. Should be good. Might do one more though. And then we'll just finish out whatever's on that side over there. Oh, lights are coming on. 4 o'clock in the afternoon, lights are already on. It is November though, so just keep that in mind too. Line right there. I think that's the one we want, right? Yep, that's the one. Around we go. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think we own that much more property here. We might have a little bit more, but I don't think so. And it turns out we do not. One more time, right there. All right. I think we're probably going to have more than 38%, but I want to try to run one more row here if we can. Go. Relaunching Steam. Wonder if it worked that time. And there we go. Just about got us full. That's good. I'm going to sneak around beside the building here. Again, at some point, we own this property, so at some point, I'm going to make a little road right here around this side of the building, kind of right next to the water. But it worked. Cool. There you go. Yep. I was interested to know because that's usually like my last resort. I'll reset Steam. I will verify integrity, and then after that, I'll just restart the PC. And if that doesn't work, I'm usually just like, all right, well, I won't play it anymore. Hence, No Place Like Home and Harvest Days. Both of those have been giving me fits lately, and I've tried everything, and it still doesn't. I don't have control over the characters, and I can't get the game to launch properly. Playing No Place Like Home, it auto minimizes to my taskbar and it won't come back up. So it's like, all right, well, I'll just wait on a patch, I guess. So playing in windowed mode, a lot of games don't like it. But I like to play in windowed mode when I'm streaming, for one, because if I alt-tab, it doesn't go away. You still have the picture. Two, ultra-wide screen does not look good on stream. I found that out last year. So it makes it look funny. Might as well get some lights on, I reckon. Starting to get dark. Getting dark early these days. We are making money, though, so that's good. I'm just curious, the hour operating cost is going to average out decently for the running cost of everything else, and how much money we're making. Is that going to balance out? That's the tough part when you're this far in debt and you're this close to going out of business. It's trying to keep everything as balanced as you can for financial failures. And we're pretty close to a financial failure here. Almost getting there. Almost getting there. Do 6 months? That's about right, Bob. Yeah, if you're playing one-day months, it takes about 6 days for about anything to grow. Soybean being 7, I think. So, yeah, that's about right. That's about what it should be. What's up, Adam Gambit? How's it going? Welcome. Oh, we missed a little bit right here up against this tree, didn't we? Oh, we're not going to leave that there. That's money. Oh, it says we don't have access to the land right there. That's probably why we missed it, I guess. Yeah, it still did it. I'm going to turn around and see if we can get that. May not be able to. It may tell us we don't have access to the land. That being the case, we should go ahead and just paint it. If we can plant it, we should be able to harvest it, but I don't think we're going to be able to. Alright, let's try it like that. Let's see. Nope, we do not have access to that land. Alright, well that's bad. That's bad for us. Look at this. Look at this. We've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 more runs to go. We're done with this field. About 5 more runs to go. Be done with the field. We could probably go ahead and get one more, but I'm gonna go ahead and empty. %63%, yeah. Yeah, when I was looking at it, it was at 58, so. We'll take a peek here at how much sugar beet we actually have in there right now. 150,000, that's not bad. So that's 10, 11, 12, 13, about 13 days worth of sugar beet in there for processing. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. 1, 2, 3 runs left. 3 and a piece of a run, maybe. Something like that. We may be able to get all that this time around, though. And we may have to work in the dark. We may have to. Stream title seems accurate. Very, very accurate. I knew exactly what I was going to be working on today. Yeah. Yeah, smallest sugar beet harvester ever. This thing's... It's terrible, but I am broke in game. Like, actually broke in game. So, I had to. I've got to use this thing or just start over. So... And failure's not an option. I mean, it is an option. It happens a lot, but I'm trying my best to get out of the rut that I've created for myself here. So leasing the smallest sugar beet harvester is my only option at this point. I did not really have a choice. That's all I had. I think that should be, yeah, that's all of that. Okay. Come back around. It's not the option I chose. It's the option that chose me. Like Bubba Sparks said, I didn't choose this life. Or I didn't choose to rhyme. Rhyming chose me. I didn't choose this harvester. This harvester chose me. Somebody else said I didn't choose this life chose me. Bubba Sparks said, I didn't choose to rhyme. Rhyming chose me. This is the last little piece on this land anyway. We have much more to do. We got to cut the tops off of them though. It's not ideal, but it's a John Deere. Tractor jokes. Harvester jokes even. Not a John Deere harvester though. I didn't get a good screenshot here. All right, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and take this. Wow, we are running low on fuel. I'm gonna have to go get fuel here in a second. I'm gonna go ahead and take this over to the other field, and we're probably gonna skip night. Actually, you know what? I need to grab that too. I need to take them both. Let me go ahead and grab that one. I can't use them both at the same time, sadly, because I don't have a PTO for the front of this thing. You can hear it clicking. Ain't nothing connecting because we don't have anything to connect. All right, over to the other field. Let's see, Alt in. We'll go ahead and flip that around. And we have sugar beet being processed. This tractor does not have a PTO on the front. It just doesn't have one. So, there you go. I wish I did, but I do not, sadly. Do not have a PTO. which is okay. You can cut the tops off of potatoes and sugar beets without harvesting at the same time. You can do it separately. It's just it would be way faster if I had a slightly larger tractor with a PTO on the front, but we do not. Sadly, did I put? Let me check my sugarcane field here. We put fertilizer on this already. We did, yeah. So this is good to do, good to go. It says it needs rolling. I'm afraid to roll it though. Well, I mean, one, I don't even have the money to lease a roller at the moment, so I'm afraid to roll sugarcane after you harvest it, because I don't know if it works that way or not. All right, let's drop this here. There we go. Then we'll drop this one right here and just back up to it. I gotta lower it. There we go. We'll spin around and back up to it. There we go. And then we're gonna start right here on some of the longest points, I think. This right here would be one of them. There we go. First, I'm going to hit the outhouse. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. I'll leave you with some music. Okay, back to what we was doing. I wasn't gonna do this at night, but I guess we will. I don't want to skip days if I don't have to. So, off we go. Cut the tops off of these. A little faster than the last time. Oh, look at that. Yeah, spitting it right out there. Claim insurance money, get a new one. Yeah, don't do that in real life. No, it's illegal. I mean, that would be the best way to go out there to get rid of this tractor, but unfortunately, oh, I got a little bit right there that I missed. Hang on, let me go ahead and get that. If I don't, you know what? Actually, I'll just drive straight through on the next pass. It'll be fine. Yeah, don't do that in real life. It's illegal. You don't want to mess up your life by claiming insurance fraud. Not a good idea. Not a good idea at all. But at 9 miles an hour, this one's not going to be as bad. It's not a huge field. It's just super long, which is actually not a bad thing, to be fair. Go ahead and run some headlands here. Stay along the edge the best we can. Oh. Whole field moved on me. It's got all these places just right up against a tree line. There's always like something in the way. Somewhat, anyway. And then right up here, we're right at the road, so don't really have to do one here, I don't guess. We'll kind of back up and go the other way, though. I can actually see the line where I need to get. Yeah, I got 5,000, and I'm 495,000 in debt. I got that way due to sugarcane and sugar beets. They're very expensive. They're very expensive. You have to produce a lot of them to cover leasing costs, which I was not doing to start with. So that's how I ended up here. I wasn't quite prepared for the amount of money it was going to take to do these. So, I know now, though. I know what it costs now. It's expensive to do sugar beet and sugar cane. And hopefully, you see the last 4 days have been red, though. We've been steadily losing money. That's because I've been leasing or buying something for the last 4 days. But just with sugar beet, cut sugar beet, and sugar cane in the sugar processing plant with a direct selling, we should be making about $14,000 a day, roughly. So that's just with that. That means between harvest and the next harvest, I should be able to start making money. I was being literal, yeah. I had to go to the outhouse. This is the outhouse community, so it only makes sense. Yeah, I don't understand streamers that that damage their internals for not going to the bathroom because they don't want to lose viewers or whatever. Like, I mean, if you gotta go, man. Don't damage your kidneys and bladder and such. Just go to the bathroom. Jeez. Also, I had to go put some meat in the thaw too. It's getting close to dinner time, so by the time it gets done, I'll be done and I can start dinner. So. But yeah, it's been a saying for years, since 2017 probably, something like that. I don't know, whenever I started streaming on YouTube, 2017.
That's a new follow.
The Adam Gambit, I appreciate the follow. Welcome to the outhouse. It's the crappiest place on Twitch. That's my favorite saying. Not everybody feels that way, though. I love the community. I think they're great people. Get out of the trees. Can't get out of the trees. There we go. I love how this thing kicks up all the toppings from the sugar beet. Kind of neat, honestly. Kind of neat. I'm probably going to try to go ahead and get this whole field topped, because the more days we have this stuff, the more leasing costs we're going to have. So, and these, unfortunately, the topper and the harvester both are leased. So I've got to get all the work I can get done in. Also, real farming doesn't stop when the sun goes down. So, not during harvest season. I'm not a real farmer, by the way. I respect the crap out of farmers, though. I just know that they don't quit when the sun goes down. They have lights. They keep going. Don't have access to that land. I know this. Thank you. There you go, Bob. I'm not a farmer. I just play one on TV. That was the first quote we ever had. Now we're getting to RPG territory. I mean, again, if I had a tractor with a front PTO, which you can see this one does not have, just a bunch of lights on it, and enough power, I would be harvesting and doing this at the same time. But I would have to stop every row probably and go empty. So, which this is going to be cut sugar beet anyway, so I'm going to have that auger wagon over here when I start harvesting. That way I can just run it empty into the auger wagon. And it takes 34,000 or something to fill it up, so I can dump into it plenty of times before we go empty. And hopefully I can get the sugar beet processing plant put down, and we won't have to worry about that auger wagon anymore either. It'll be a one-time purchase. That'll be less of a lease we have to have. Again, I'm trying to get this streamlined. I made big mistakes when we first got started here. With what I was leasing, I've spent some money on stuff I thought I could lease that would work, but did not work. Like the small sugar beet harvester, for instance. It does not have an option to pull a trailer behind it, so I have to lease the biggest one. And that lease total for the big harvester, the big header, and the trailer that I normally put behind it is about $40,000. That's what it costs me to lease it for a day. And then you got the hour running cost, so it usually takes me about 2 hours. But whatever the hourly running cost is for it too, yeah, that bird is so loud. It's so loud. So yeah, I mean, there have been lots of little mistakes I've made that led to the debt we're in and kind of where we're at. And again, sugar beet, sugar cane, not the most profitable because of the expense of the equipment. But I wanted to do something different. I never just do sugar beet, sugar cane. Always do the normal wheat, barley, oats, grass and bales and that whole deal. So I wanted to do something totally different. So this is our South American sugarcane farm, or sugar farm, I guess. Yeah, there's a different set of birds on this side. Definitely a different set of birds over here. I think, oh, look out. I think deer in the field now. I think I'm gonna go ahead and finish this off over here. It's just some little area. Go around the tree. Just get all around this little area here. Go ahead and knock it out, get it out of the way. I mean, I like getting my feet wet, but don't go near the water. I've said this many times, and I still believe it to this day. There's absolutely a country song for everything, and there really is. I truly believe that. not get turned enough. Try it again. Wow, we got really close to that tree, didn't we? Also, all in the bushes here, too. Maximizing land, though. Gotta make ourselves a little leeway there. At least I'll know where the edge of the field is. So. It's shaped according to the land deed when I purchased it. When I purchased the land, this was the deed they gave me for the outline, so I had to go with that. So that's what our field shape is. It is very oddly shaped, though. And there's some trees right here, so I broke it up into two, but yeah. I just went with the tree shape. I mean, the land deed. That's all I did. But yeah, it makes for very weird shaped fields when you do that. But again, maximizing land, all that we could get off of it. So I literally went to the edge of the water, over to the edge of the property by the road on this side. So edge of the water, edge of the road, made it as big as possible. And this is what we ended up with. This is what we ended up with. It's very strange. Very strange shaped field here. I think we're gonna back up and finish this off. Good thing about country music, if you play it backwards, you get all your stuff back. That's true. Again, there's a country song for that. It's by Rascal Flatts. Called Country Song Backwards. Get your dog back, get your house back, get your best friend Jack back, get your wife back, get your mom back. There's literally a country song for everything. I feel like this is just easier sometimes than turning around. Just go backwards. All right. Then we go forwards again. And that's also the great thing about these toppers. As far as I know, in real life, certain toppers, you can actually go in reverse or forward with them, and they work the same. It doesn't matter. But that's kind of neat, too. Kind of neat little tidbit of information there. But yeah, you play a country song backwards, you get everything. And our land actually goes into the tree line a little bit, but I didn't want to fight with it, so I just went around the edges. Yeah, this is going to be a lot to harvest. A lot to harvest. I was thinking this field was going to be about the same size as the one we just harvested, but it may not be. It may be bigger. Oh, hang on. Just a little spot there. There we go. Nice. And there we go. That's all of that little area now. You can't even see like where the field is. It's not even that far over there. It looks like a bigger field at night than it really is. It's really not that big of a field. I mean, this is It's not gonna hurt anything to drop a dragon crop. This is the edge of the field here, so like that's it. The property looks fairly big, but it's really not. It's a very small piece of property. And we'll do the same thing here, and then everything else will be longer runs for a little while anyway. Got the song International Harvester stuck in your head? It's a catchy song. That is for sure. It is definitely a catchy song. And I also feel like it's a little bit true, if not a lot true. For folks that live around farms, there are times, even where I'm at, which a lot of it is just farmland. It's cotton and soybean and corn. Where going through town, you'll get behind a harvester or you get behind a tractor with a plow on it or something in town, and you just get stuck behind them. There ain't a whole lot you can do. You get out on the 4-lane, a lot of the times you can go around them, but in town or down these side roads and stuff, there ain't nothing you can do. Just smile and wave and thank goodness that people are doing that so we can all eat. That's all you can really do. Thank the people you get stuck behind in them things, because without them we wouldn't be eating. Most people wouldn't be eating anyway. Not everybody, but most. At least it's a good song and not Baby Shark. You know, Baby Shark or Chew Tobacco Spit. Alright, now we should have just some long runs here. Hopefully. For a few minutes. And I usually, this is the first harvest off this field, but as we were doing everything, when we were doing the cultivating and the plowing and the rock picking and all that, I'm going to do these long runs first when I harvest, and then save all that little stuff I just did for the very end. Like wherever my long runs stop. Like once I hit the tree line or the water, or once I get way off on the road over here, that's when I'll stop doing my long runs. But I'm going to come in and clear the middle of this field out first, and then we'll work on the sides when we harvest. So. And again, it's only 6:15, so I may work all the way through the night. I don't know yet. It also depends on timing, real life-wise, too, because I got to go cook dinner at some point. Miss Deuce and the kid are going to get hungry. I forgot to go get fuel, didn't I? I need to go get fuel because I can't afford to lease a trailer for that. So hopefully we have enough fuel to finish out this part, and I can get rid of this topper lease before it turns midnight. So I hope I have enough to finish the topping, and then I'll go get fuel, and we'll just return this thing at the same time. Ooh, taco soup sounds good. We did taco soup last fall, I think. We didn't cook it again after that. They didn't really like it. I liked it, but I think it's really good. We have a food channel in Discord, food and such channel, and people drop their recipes and stuff from time to time. Somebody dropped me a taco soup recipe I thought was really good, so we just haven't made it again. We're doing spaghetti. Spaghetti and green beans. Pretty good staple when there's not a whole lot else we can come up with that everybody wants. So. That or tacos, just simple tacos. Dry red beans and rice. We do that a lot. We're using breakfast sauces instead of andouille. I'll eat taco soup with you. Taco soup's good, and they liked it. They just weren't a huge fan. It was more like, so it comes out more like one of my friends' moms used to fix Santa Fe soup, and it's like a taco soup, but it's almost chili. Like it's thick, but it's taco soup kind of deal. And it's really, really good. So this was more like that, and it's really good. But people have dropped some really good recipes. Oh, somebody dropped something in general here. What's the... Oh, Bob posted in the general chat there. I tagged that everybody in today's notification, Bob, the one I put out. It doesn't, I've got it set not to tag everybody on mine, but I think I'm going to change that again so it does tag everybody. Sends everybody a notification if they've got them on. Discord's nice about it, being able to turn that at everybody off so you don't get bothered by every single thing. Is the only time you'll eat tomatoes? That was the biggest issue the kid had with it, is it had tomatoes in it. Kid doesn't eat tomatoes. She doesn't like them. I love tomatoes. I eat slices of tomato with my scrambled eggs for breakfast. Like, I like tomatoes. I like the way they taste. They're good for you. They have a lot of good properties. They also go well with scrambled or fried eggs. Not on them, of course, as a side next to it, but yeah, I can understand why people don't like them, though. 100%. I get it. I get why people wouldn't like them. I like onions, but I don't eat raw onion. I like garlic, but I don't eat raw garlic either. Even though I've been doing a little bit of food and nutrition studying on my own, and there's some really good properties for raw garlic and raw onion. Really good properties. Really good health benefits from it. I'm not going to go do it. I eat raw onions on my hamburgers. I'll say that. I do that. But there are people that eat them like apples, and I've never understood that. I don't get that. I like my onions cooked or on a burger. That's fine. That's the only way I'll eat them raw is on a burger. Onion rings are good. Sauteed onions, whatever. Omelets with onions, fine. Hash browns with onions from Waffle House, fine. I'm good with that too. But they have to be cooked in some way. Something I've never had in my life is a sugar beet. What I'm harvesting right now, I've never had one. Never, not once. You only use ketchup on fries. Yeah, and see, a lot of people I know that don't like onions, they don't really eat ketchup either, and that makes sense. You don't love onions enough to eat them like an apple. I don't either, but I like onions. I use them for about everything.
A new follower.
Spyros, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome. But yeah, I eat onions on about everything, but I won't eat them raw like an apple. That's just weird. Can't stand raw tomatoes? Yeah, and there are people like that too. I mean, again, it's food is such a cool thing, man, because it's pretty diverse. You can use lots of foods many different ways. Many different ways. Someone told you sugar beets raw were poisonous. Really? Huh. No raw. Oh, I take that back, Altered Bulb. Yeah, I'll eat onion on a hot dog too. Red onion raw in salad. Okay, so I do eat a lot of raw onions. Never mind. I do. Spring onions as a garnish, just on top of something uncooked. Yeah, I do eat a lot of raw onion. Okay. I don't just bite into them like an apple, though. They have to be something. There has to be more food there. Yeah, hot dog and onions. Even I've seen people do slices like of tomato on hot dogs. I'll do that with some onion and relish and whatever else, and it's almost like a burger at that point. But yeah. Okay, so I do eat raw onion. I just don't take a bite out of them like an apple, but I'll eat raw onion. Red onion on salad is good. Onion on hot dog is good. Yellow onion or sweet onion or just a white onion. Anything, whatever is good. Yeah, so I eat raw onion. I'll take it back. Use sugar beet to feed the deer for hunting season. See, I never would have known that. I don't deer hunt. I've never done a whole lot of deer hunting. Even when I did, we didn't do plots. We just kind of went out to the reserve and went hunting. People eat tomato sandwiches. I'm that people. That's what I had for lunch yesterday, actually. A big old thick slice of tomato Salt and pepper, some mayonnaise on bread, and that's it. It's a burger dog. Yeah, Bob, actually, that's it. A burger dog. They didn't die, so not poisoned? I mean, I guess that's true. A deer's not going to eat something that a human wouldn't, for the most part. Can deer eat plants that are poisonous to humans? I guess that's a good question, because I don't know that either. And again, I've never done food plots. I know there are certain things you put in food plots for them, but I never would have thought sugar beet. But I don't think so. Most vegetables that humans consume are actually better if you don't cook them. They're actually way more beneficial if you don't cook them. Most, not all. And pretty much all of them you can eat raw. So, have you ever had pickled beets? I think so, Bob. Is that just sugar beets? Like, are sugar beets just beets? Is what I would know is just beets. Is that the same thing? Because I'm pretty sure I've had about everything pickled. My favorite, though, is pickled okra. That's my absolute favorite. Love me some pickled okra. All right, I think, yeah, so we're actually off the field there, so let's go back this way and finish this end up. There's not a whole lot here to do, but there is some, because this actually turns out a little bit and goes back around, so. There's a little bit more here than what it seems like. Oh, so sugar beets are just beets. Okay, well then yeah, I've had beets. I've had pickled beets. I don't think I've ever had them any other way, to be quite honest. Pickled bologna. No, I've never had pickled bologna. Jalapeno bologna that's homemade. That's really good. Homemade jalapeno bologna. Smoked. Doing sound, we did a lot of these barbecue competitions. And there were people that would cook stuff like that. It was always really, really good. Fried pickles are good. I like anything fried, though. About anything fried, I guess. I don't like chicken gizzards. Chicken liver, fried chicken liver is fine, but chicken gizzards, not so much. I don't like chicken gizzards. I don't even know what a gizzard is, but I've eaten them, and I don't like them. Too chewy for me. I like this being able to just back up. Saves having to turn around. Taking time doing the three-point turn. I've tried pickled pig's feet. Don't like it. I've tried it though. I don't like them. By far, pickled okra, my favorite. Oh, as a matter of fact, Bob, the last time we did pasta salad or something, I can't remember what it was. I did something. It wasn't pasta salad. It was some kind of chicken dish that I made. I did a quick pickle on some carrots, and they turned out really, really good. They were actually really tasty. A quick pickle is different than jarring them and leaving them to pickle. So we call it a comeback sauce, or it's a horseradish base probably. If it's served with fried pickles, a lot of people use ranch. So I like ranch with it, but a horseradish base sauce probably, if I had to guess. It depends on what restaurant you go to, what they call it, I think, but a lot of it's would just be called a comeback sauce. Would be a basic name for it. But a lot of them have that horseradish base, I think. If it's the sauce that I'm thinking of that you're thinking of, which that's a lot of assumptions by me there. if we're talking about the same thing or not. So I'm assuming a lot here. So.
Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the outhouse.
Hey, Ralphie0809 using that Twitch Prime sub here when you can use it anywhere else on Twitch. You chose the crappiest place you could find. Thank you so very much for using that Twitch Prime. Throw some hearts, some sub hype, some plungers, or whatever you got in chat. Much appreciated. Like a really light brown. We call it a comeback sauce. But again, it's going to vary where you go and who you talk to about it. But it's basically, so I don't know what restaurants you would have around you that would be the same, but something like a Zaxby sauce, even Chick-fil-A sauce is a horseradish base. It's like a comeback sauce. So stuff like that is what I think of when people say that. So. Been meaning to for a long time. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate using that Twitch Prime sub. If you guys have Amazon Prime and you don't have your Prime account, your Amazon account linked to Twitch, if you do that, you get a Twitch Prime sub. But I'm not saying use it for me, but use it on somebody, because it's a free sub to that person, and it'll make a world of difference in their day. I promise you. Use it on somebody. Mine just renewed too. I gotta go give mine to somebody today. Yeah, use that Twitch Prime sub for somebody and let them know that you don't mind helping them out. You pay $139 a year for Twitch Prime. You might as well use that free sub for somebody, right? Use both, yeah. Whatever. I'm thinking you're thinking of what I would call comeback sauce, or the house sauce for most restaurants. So like we have Slim Chickens. Slim sauce is comeback sauce. It all tastes slightly different, but it's all pretty much the same. Chick-fil-A sauce, Slim sauce, Zaxby sauce, all that's pretty much the same thing. It's, like I said, again, it's slightly different, but it's all the same base, and I'm pretty sure that's what we're thinking of. Gonna Google it. All right, cool. Yeah, it's probably the same thing, but yeah. Man, I already subbed to some guy named Deuce. Well, I mean, if you have Amazon Prime, Bob, give it to somebody else. There's got to be other people you watch on Twitch. I know it's not just me. What do you do at night when I'm not streaming? What do you do at night? Yeah, Ralphie, much appreciated though, using that Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate it. What's up, Battery? How's it going, bud? Hope you're doing well today. I saw your mention earlier. I don't typically like to give out full descriptions of what I look like on socials, but I guess I could do that. I guess I could. I've never participated in those things. Like they started on MySpace and Facebook years ago, and I was like, I'm not doing these. Oh, this one actually goes way out to the road, doesn't it? Seems that way anyway. Kill the snake under a box. I don't do snakes. I don't do snakes. I've got a flat. Where's the man of the house at? Get him to do it. I don't want to come get bit by no snake. What kind of snake is it? He's working? Oh yeah, it's Saturday, isn't it? What kind of snake is it? Is it venomous? That'll determine if I'm even gonna consider it or not. The dangerous kind, that's terrible. You got animals. I don't want to mess with no dang snake. I've got a flat hoe. That's what I used to kill the one I found in the backyard last year. So spiders you need to look out for. Spiders are bad too. I mean, we got brown recluse and black widows around here, so those things are never even see them coming. They come out, well, the brown recluse anyway, you never see coming. They come out of nowhere. All right, I think that should be it. We may have one spot that I missed. Let's go look and see. So it's under you got it trapped under a box, huh? There we go. Ready to harvest. That's all of it. That means I can return this thing. Let's lower it back out of there. Lower it back down so we can disconnect. Those working hours is what's costly for these things. All right, let's go return that header. There we go. We're done with that. I need the harvester, so we're going to keep it. And I need that auger wagon for cut sugar beet. It's trapped under a box. God, I hate snakes. Snake under a box. Sure, we're not talking about video games? How long has it been under the box? A comeback sauce. Okay, yeah, again, I was going on the assumption that what I was thinking was the same thing, so. It sounded like it was a comeback sauce of some sort. Long enough to panic. Can you still see it? Or is it dead yet? I'm guessing it's not dead if you're mentioning it. Oh God, I don't want to deal with no snake. Last time I was the time I mowed your backyard, I hit a snake that was about 4 feet long, and it chewed it up pretty good, but it spit it out. I don't know what kind it was, but I didn't go back to look either. Snakes. Why does it have to be snakes? Oh, is it Indiana Jones? I was thinking snakes on a plane, Anaconda 2, or Anacondas, whatever they called it. It's like 1 to 2 feet. Well, that's bad. If it's a baby and it's venomous, it's more venomous. Yeah, that definitely sounds like Indiana Jones, though. Snakes? Why does it have to be snakes? All right, fine. Fine. God, that's for no dang snake. Get Jay to do it. He can handle it. I'll bring the flat hoe over if we can get rid of it. Yeah, unlike most people I grew up with, I grew up with a bunch of hillbillies that would just walk up and grab them. I never was that person. I don't like snakes. So, no. Well, the trick is, I think, when you pick the box up, you try to roll it towards you. That way you got something between you and the snake. I think that's the biggest trick to it there. The little one that tried to bite me over my yard, it was a little bitty one. But I think it was just a garden snake. I hit it with the weed eater and it cut it. And it was bleeding out, but it was trying to attack my leg. So I had to go get the flat hoe and kill it. He wants to throw it over the stick, throw it over the fence with a stick. Well, if he throw it over the fence, throw it over the back fence. Don't throw it in your neighbor's yard. They wouldn't be happy about that. If I come over there, I'm gonna kill it. I'm just gonna tell you. I don't like snakes. I know they're good for the environment. They keep rodents and stuff away, but I'll kill it. So, take your camera with you. I mean, I guess I could. It's got a triangle-shaped head. That's not good. That's a venomous snake. Yeah. Yeah, that's a venomous snake head if it's diamond shaped. Or a venomous snake if it's a diamond-shaped head, rather. We find some loose blue jeans to put on. Around here, how close are we to that creek, Cat? There's a creek down there the cows drink out of, right? Down the hill from us. How close are we to that thing? It's probably a cottonmouth. Very likely a water box, whatever. We don't have a whole lot of rattlesnakes in this part of Mississippi, so probably a cottonmouth, if I had to guess. Well, keep an eye on it. Don't let it run off. I'll run over there in a few minutes. I wish I had a wireless webcam. I'd take it with me. We'd just go do this together. Red is now watching the box. Good. Good. Don't let him get bit by it, though. That would be bad for his health. Yeah, if it's a cottonmouth, those things are nasty. They're mad and they're angry and they're venomous. Yeah, diamond-shaped head, 1 to 2 feet long, meaning it's probably a small cottonmouth if it is. And baby venomous snakes are way worse as far as venom goes than adults. From what I remember reading anyway. This is just stuff I remember reading. Again, I'm going to back up and go ahead and grab this little spot right here. I don't plan on doing this whole field today, by the way, guys. I don't have time to do the whole thing. So. And now I've got to go kill a snake, so. Red was trying to come in the house. I believe it. I believe it. Hound dogs don't typically attack snakes, so. Oh, I could, when I end the stream here, I could just live stream it on Twitch. I've never been bit by one. I don't want to. Oh, the snake was trying to come in the house. Oh, that's bad then. Yeah. Oh, we're already full. Holy moly. How far did we get? Right there. That is not very far, and we're already full. Okay. I've got to go get the, auger wagon anyway. Wow, I didn't think I'd fill up that quick. Not great. They have less control of the amount of venom they inject. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I knew there was a reason. I didn't know why, but I knew there was a reason. That right there is why. They have less control over the amount of venom that they inject. Yeah. Yeah, why is the snake trying to get in the house though? That's the big question. I mean, it's probably because it's 97 degrees outside, feels like 150, and it's a water moccasin. What color is it, Cat? According to Google, it's a cottonmouth. Yeah, there you go. That's what I was about to say. What color is it? Probably a cottonmouth. We hadn't had rain in a while, so. And those things like water. What's up, Rack? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, that thing's gonna be angry, gonna be aggressive. It's probably hot and mad about the world. If there's one, is there more? If it's 1 to 2 feet long, then I would say it's a couple months old, probably. I don't know. I don't know snakes that well. I try to avoid them. But yeah, probably trying to find somewhere damp or cool or something cooler. I know that water moccasins typically like being in the shade, so doing pretty good. We're talking about snakes at my neighbor's house. Like to go over there and try not to get bit. Possibly more. But again, I don't know. I don't know how much. I don't know how much they grow. So if it's 1 to 2 feet long, I don't know how. I don't know how big it would be to how old it is, and I don't know how many they when they lay eggs. How many do they have? I have no idea. All I know is having water moccasins at your house means they're around my house too, and that's not good for any of us. So that's not good for any of us. We should stay here to see what happens. I'm probably gonna end the stream. I was gonna go anyway. I was only gonna be live for a couple hours today. I gotta go do dinner and stuff. So, but I will get somebody to record, and I will be sure to put it in Discord or something if I can. I don't know where I'll put it, but Sam's already packing. Sam doesn't know. I'm sure she's sitting in there in the living room. Go. First 6,000 out of the way. Yeah, also there is the worry that if you go for it and you don't trap it on the first try, it runs off. And if it runs off, then what do you do? Right? Then what do you? Then you got to worry about more. You got to worry about it coming back or something. This is not going to be fun. I know that. I'll bring the flat hoe and the flathead shovel, I guess. Much as I don't want to mess with snakes. Yeah, we all got snake problems. And none of us want that, but we don't really have a choice, I guess. I'm gonna be able to go further here. Oh, we filled up to right here last time. That's pretty wild. Okay. Why did we fill up so quick there? Now let me back up. We're gonna do this again. Yeah, then if you miss, it's inside. Yeah, there's a lot of issues there with having a baby water moccasin in your yard. That's a problem. Pretty sure Jamie Davis wrote a song about that. Watch out for the cottonmouth. Then we burn the house. Yeah. That's the only answer at that point. That's the only answer. Is it a cardboard box or a wooden box? So if it's cardboard, you take the wooden the flathead shovel and the flat hoe, and you just stab right into the box and hold it there. If it's not, then you got bigger problems. Then we got to figure out how to flip it over. Cardboard. All right. So that we can do then. We can just take the shovel and the flat hoe and just stab into the box. I really don't like snakes, if y'all can't tell. I really don't like them. Yeah, what I'm more concerned with is how many are there? Is it just one or is it more? And I honestly don't think I would live stream that because there'd be some animal folks out there that would have an issue with me killing a snake on stream. I don't think you can do that. I don't think that's acceptable by terms of service from most streaming platforms. So. A lot of people would probably have an issue with it. I don't care what those people think. They ain't the ones dealing with the snake. Yeah, I think there's probably a terms of service there about killing animals on stream and such, and it's not out of malice. It's out of sheer protection for the animals that we do have, our pets and such. So we have dogs and cats and you know, kids running around. So not killing animals just to be killing them. Got to protect the other animals though. Yeah, that's about right then. It's probably a cottonmouth looking for some water, something cool, a shade to get in, something like that. Mom was out and her dad was looking at looking for cypress knees. Decided to grab a stick in case she saw a snake. It turns out the stick was the snake. Oh, that's bad, Bob. That's bad. Oh no. Oh no. Oh man. He might be grilled. I mean, he might be. It's hot. It says 97. It's probably closer to 98. The heat index is probably 110. So. Is he on the concrete or is he on the grass? On the, like the patio or on the grass back there? Bashed his head and brought it home. I mean, dude, protein's protein, right? Gotta take it where you can get it. Get the buttons right here in a second. What's up, Angela? How's it going? Good to see you. On the tip of the step, so right out the door then, huh? Man, all right. I'm trying to plot my course of action here. when I gotta come over there. Oh, good luck. That's all I can say. Good luck. Coming over to game. That's always good though. What do you mean it's inside? You open the door and let it in? What in the world? Well, that makes things harder. Now we got to find it in the house. At the moment, it's Elden Ring. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of yelling. You have to worry about spider caves. Not here. Oh, if I fail, it's inside. I mean, probably not. Probably push the box a little bit, get a little further away from the door. I don't know. This is where watching Steve Irwin more when I was a kid would have come in handy. He knew how to do that stuff. Oh, they didn't go all the way down, did it? Matter of fact, it didn't. We didn't get very far at all there. He knew how to do all that stuff. I said I was going to run straight runs first, didn't I? Oh well. And now we'll do our straight runs. Then I'll go back and clean all that other stuff up there. I mean, he got bit by snakes, but it wasn't the snakes that got him in the end, though. I mean, yeah, that would be more. That would be more entertaining for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna say if we try to get it out from under the box or whatever, it's probably gonna run off anyway. How tall is the grass in the backyard right now? Because there could be more of them out there. I haven't mowed my yard in about 3 weeks, so mine's pretty tall. Yeah, I just don't want to get up there and find a nest of them. That'd be bad. Nah, I mean, not really. On this side, I don't typically have any snakes because I live between a bunch of houses. Like our backyard butts up to 4 other houses or whatever, so. Typically, we don't have any issues with them. If we butted up against the woods or something, I'd worry, but. Like I said, I've seen one. I've only seen one here the whole time we lived here. So. And it was because the grass was really bad. A couple of years ago, we didn't have a mower. So. But even this year, when my mower was broke down and I didn't mow for a while, we didn't have any issues with them. So. You've seen 4 in 13 years? Yeah, see, we've been here for, when did we move in here? 2016? So we've been here for 6 years. Oh, this week, actually. Yeah, we moved in here this week, 6 years ago. So, and I've seen one. So, well, I take that back. I saw one in the back of Cat's yard when I was mowing their grass one time. So I've seen 2, technically. And the only reason I saw it is because the mower slung it out. So it killed it. It killed it dead. I can be pretty nimble when need be, Bob. I may not be able to run for long, but I can run pretty quick. I'm pretty nimble when I have to be. You don't see them, you just hear them? That ain't... Oh, you counted my 1 and the 4, then there you go. Yeah. Well, I saw it, like I said, I saw a baby, it was probably a grass snake or garden snake, whatever you want to call it. I didn't want to kill it, but I'd already hit it with the weed eater, so it was bleeding out anyway, so went ahead and got rid of it. But, yeah. And whatever one I ran over in your yard with the mower was pretty dang big. It was probably 3 or 4 feet long. For here, anyway. Again, not having snakes around here, not seeing them a whole lot. 3 or 4 feet's pretty big to be in a backyard with domestic animals. So. But yeah, I can be pretty nimble when I need to be, for sure. If I need to get moving, I can get moving. Yeah, they are, man. Snakes are really weird. I don't know how full that thing is, but it's got to be getting close. Oh, and there we go. It's full. That's what I was figuring. I was figuring it was full. All right, we'll just back up and drop this guy here for a minute. And we'll take this one and deliver us some cut sugar beets. Oh, I gotta hook it up first. I was like, how come the cables aren't connected? Oh, the hoses don't connect. It's just PTO. That's right. All right, off we go. 33,000 liters of sugar beets. About to turn into cut sugar beets. This thing does not like the weight either. At all. Not even a little bit. Yeah, and what's worse, Cat, is if there's a mama around somewhere, that could be bad. I don't know if there's protective as like bears or something, but it could still be bad. I would assume anyway. All right, cut sugar beets going in. Let's see where we're at right now on production. 153,000. We're about to have a good bit in here for this now. That's good. I don't know. I don't do snakes. Yeah, I don't either. I don't either. All right, Ralphie, have a good one. Again, I appreciate that Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. And there we go. Up to 58,000. Yeah, we're definitely going to get enough off of that. We're going to have to go back and forth with sugar beet and cut sugar beet now. Because if that's all we've done, and that was 33,000 or 36,000 worth. And that's it. And we still got all this to go, so. I prefer stuff that doesn't try to kill me just for walking past it. That's what I prefer. Yeah. Yeah, danger noodles are bad, for sure. And this one, it sounds like a danger noodle, so. It sounds a lot like a cottonmouth. Sounds a lot like a cottonmouth. Needless to say, I'm not looking forward to this. Oh, a little too close there, huh? Is that side just too high for this, maybe? I think that'll probably work. Let's see, now we made mistakes. We dropped off the backside of it. Super lizard, surprise lizards are not good on the blood pressure either. I mean, it depends. It depends how big they are. I don't like scorpions. I don't know enough about scorpions to know which ones will randomly attack you and kill you and which ones won't. So I don't like any of them. We weren't going to make it another row, so I figured I'd just jump down here. Work on some of the small area. This is probably going to fill us up anyway. I much prefer frogs and turtles over snakes and scorpions. Yeah, I can agree with that. Dang it, stuck on the tree now. Oh, there's no adjustment on this pipe either. It's just, it is what it is. So, that's about the biggest trailer we could put these in. Tallest anyway, not biggest. I mean, I think about the only thing we've got around here is the standard old bullfrog. I think. Can't be 100% on that, but. Pretty close anyway. Now the kid's named it Gary the Danger Noodle. Oh man. I mean the name's fitting, definitely. Definitely a fitting name. All right, Angela, have a good one. Looking at you like you're their next meal. Probably time to go feed them then. Cats are pretty grumpy. They can be anyway. Very moody creatures. All right. I think I'm just gonna pull the trailer down here, maybe. Yeah, let's just pull the trailer down here. Probably a better option. Oh my God, that bird. So loud. So loud. I don't know why the birds on this map are so stinking loud, but they are. I guess I don't really even need the PTO hooked up, but there it is. Also, I don't think the neighbors would take too kindly of taking that snake out with a shotgun either. Pretty loud for a small neighborhood. So loud. What's up, Pizza Hut? How's it going? Catching me just when I was about to end the stream. Caught me just at the end. way too close to all the glass. Oh, for sure, yeah. Oh, that's not gonna be good. It worked itself out. Fine. It's fine. It worked itself out. All right, cool. So we got a lot done. We got some sugar beet in the processing plant, which is nice. Let's go find it. There we go. Doing pretty well. Still called me though. That's true. Yeah, caught it right at the end, but you still called me here. We got 58,000 liters of sugar beet. Or cut sugar beet in the processing plant. We've got 152,000 liters of sugar beet and 272,000 liters of sugar cane. The sugar cane is going to be something that we're going to have a lot of in surplus. Sugar beet, on the other hand, is going to be iffy. So we may do the other part of this field in sugar beet as well, or leave all that sugar cane and do all sugar beet over here too. One of these needs to become sugar beet. Because off of just this, we can get a bunch of sugar cane, and it regrows, so we don't have to plant it once. So I may end up taking some of the sugar cane we harvest here, replant this, or harvest this again and use some of it to replant, because we can do that. And then turn this into sugar beet as well. We're going to need more sugar beet. The more land area we get, the better off we're going to be, because we need a surplus. We need to have some in there for even as we harvest. So we got to have some in there for that. We're definitely gonna have to do lime on these fields, and fertilizer. So you look over here, you can see 5.625 on the lime, which is not bad, but we could up it a little bit, and then 10 on nitrogen. So these sucked all the nitrogen out. We could do potatoes. We could do that to kind of put some nitrogen back in. So, but either way, I mean, right here we're only getting 60 tons per hectare. So it's not a whole lot. So not compared to this area. This area did really nice because all this is like dark green, and then this area down here is dark green. So all that was doing like 90 to 95 tons per hectare. So that's pretty good. But either way, that's going to do it for me today. I'm going to go kill a snake. Bob's never having you for dinner. Man, I wish we had a Pizza Hut around here. We don't have a Pizza Hut around here anymore. We do have a little tavern. Me and Ms. Deuce went to on our first date, so every year on our anniversary, which was yesterday, we get pizza from there, and it is fantastic pizza. It's wood-fired oven pizza. It's great. But either way, that's going to do it for me. I'm going to go kill a snake, hopefully. Hopefully it didn't kill me. I appreciate you guys for watching. I may be live tomorrow on YouTube. I'm not real 100% sure yet what the plan is for tomorrow, but I might be, maybe not. I don't know. Either way, if I don't see you tomorrow, I will be back on YouTube on Monday with some Medieval Dynasty, and then in the afternoon, I'll be back on Twitch with some more of this, probably. So if you want to come hang out for any of those, be sure to go subscribe on youtube.com/DeuceMS. You can find me there, playing survival simulators and different types of stuff over there. Farm sim mostly here on Twitch. And if you want to go back and watch all of the VODs from around December to now from Twitch, from all the Twitch streams I've done, Deuce's VODs, !Deuce's VODs in chat, and you can find me there. So it's called Farmer Deuce now. I changed the name of it. All the links should be down below in the description if you're watching this on the Deuce's VODs channel on Farmer Deuce. You can find all my other links there. I appreciate you guys for watching. I will see y'all next time. Have a great morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are. Later, everybody.